Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you my favorite cinnamon rolls recipe. Let me talk you through the ingredients list. Here I have all-purpose flour, instant dry yeast, salt, milk powder, milk, egg, sugar, and butter. So these are all the ingredients to make the dough. Here we have water and flour to make the water roux. The water roux will help the bread to improve its texture and make it soft and nice. Let's make the water roux by mixing the water and flour together. Cook it on low flame until it turns into a thick paste. Continuously keep mixing the mixture until it turns thick and transparent. After a few minutes of cooking, you will see the paste have become thick and transparent. It has been cooked very well. So this is where we stop cooking the paste. Transfer the paste into a clean bowl and use a cling wrap to cover the surface of it. You can use it after 6 hours or immediately once the paste comes down to the room temperature. This is how it will look. Make sure the cling wrap will touch the surface of the paste. This will prevent the paste from creating a skin over it. Now let's start making our dough. First, let's add the flour to the mixing bowl. Add in the instant dry yeast directly to the flour and give it a good mix so that the yeast will be coated well with the flour. In case if you are using only the dry yeast, not the instant dry yeast, then make sure to activate it by adding it into warm milk and leaving it to froth, and then you add it to the flour. Next you add in the milk powder and the salt and give it a good mix with your spatula. Now add in your sugar. Now let's mix the two wet ingredients together, the milk and the egg. Just give it a small mix and then add it directly to the flour mixture. Add in the water roux to the mixture and give it a good mix. Once all the ingredients are combined, lastly you add in the soft butter. Now knead it well, minimum for 15 to 20 minutes. After nearly 18 minutes of kneading, check your dough. If it's soft and stretchable, your dough is ready. Transfer the dough to a greased bowl. At this stage, your dough will still be very sticky. Now cover it with a cling wrap and leave it to proof for 2 to 3 hours. Look who's guarding the dough. A grumpy cat, Leah. Look at this beautiful dough. It has doubled in size. Here are the ingredients for the filling. I have here 1 cup of brown sugar. If you can find the firmly packed brown sugar, it would be better. And soft butter, half a cup. And a little bit of flour for dusting. Here I have 1 teaspoon of nutmeg powder and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon powder. And here I'm using a 9x12 rectangular baking pan. Let's start the fun part now. Now dust the surface with a little bit of flour and let's sheet out the dough. Just look at how soft this dough is. It is so stretchable and extremely soft to the touch. Once you're done sheeting out your dough, let's prepare the filling. And here I add the nutmeg powder and the cinnamon powder to the brown sugar. Keep it aside. Next, we are going to spread the butter evenly all over the dough. You can use a brush for this process, but if you know me, I always love to use my fingers. Next, you sprinkle a generous amount of the brown sugar mixture all over the dough. Try to use the full cup of the sugar. Now let's start rolling. Let's roll the dough into a roulade, but make sure you roll it tight. Do not rush this process. If you want to get a firm roulade, pull the dough backwards towards you and then you roll it forward. This way you will definitely achieve a firm and a nice roulade. You see, your roulade is perfectly tight. Let's make some markings on the roulade. I was able to cut 12 equal pieces. Try not to use the two sides of the roulade. Leave a space in between each bun. It will double in size after the second proofing. Now our buns are ready for the second proofing. Cover it with a cling wrap and leave it in a warm place to proof. If you see, now my buns have become double in size. Bake it on 180 for 15 to 18 minutes. Look at how beautiful it has turned out. Here I have some cream cheese frosting to frost the top of the cinnamon buns. Garnishing the cinnamon buns are totally up to you. You can use caramel sauce or chocolate syrup, roasted cashew nuts. I love anything and everything over my cinnamon buns. I cannot wait to show you how it looks. Oh, just look at this, how gorgeous it has turned out. Just see how soft and spongy it is. Let me show you how it will look inside. Oh, look at that, it is so soft. Wow, I am impressed. I just love this recipe. Hope you guys enjoyed my video tutorial. Till we meet again with yet another interesting recipe.